So now that I've finished watching the anime and season 2 has officially been announced, I definitely want to talk about what I think might be happening in season 2. They definitely switched up the timelines because before the incident that happened in July was just a flashback, and we really didn't get to see a whole lot of detail as to how that all, really occurred. And Meryl wasn't part of it at all. Neither was, Wolfwood. So they definitely took that event and made that the Augusta event, because I remember Augusta is when that event happened where he, shot a hole in the moon, and Meryl was there for that. So they switched that up a little bit, and I'm really liking that actually a lot better, because it's giving Meryl more of a presence and more of a backstory and more character development for her and her relationship with Vash. Bringing Millie into the mix, into season 2 after all the events that have happened makes so much more sense. Before I was really skeptical, that with not having Millie and having that drunk guy instead. Still not a fan of Mr. Drunk Guy, but I do understand his purpose in the story in season 1. So obviously season 2 is going to start off with him being, with that old woman and that young girl, and, posing as a person named Eric's, and he's got the long hair. And I'm wondering if they're going to bring Wolfwood in, the one who finds him again. I'm wondering if they'll switch some things around with the timeline, like the first episode of the original Trigun, where Millie and Meryl show up at that bar looking for Vash. I wonder if they'll have that as the first episode, as how Meryl and Millie get back into the mix, because it would make a whole lot of sense. And just have her, obviously at this point Meryl knows who Vash is, she knows what happened at the July event, unlike most people who think that he's completely at fault for it. And now that she's a reporter, it gives a whole lot more meaning to her, constantly looking for him, to clear his name. That's since she knows exactly what happened. I'm hoping that maybe we might be able to see some more of the Gunho guns that we saw in the original anime with, I can't remember her name, but she was the Cyclops. She was the one that had the demon's eye. That was actually a really funny, hysterical fight, so I would really love to see Studio Orange do that one. I am going to have to go back and reread the manga, because I need to refresh my memory of what other events that they could add into season 2 that I know was not in the original anime at all. Because obviously they're giving us, tastes of both. They're giving us Easter eggs and stuff from the original anime, while also pulling content from, the original manga. And I was thinking about something that I do remember from the manga, because at the end of season 1, the other humans that are out in space find, the Seeds Project. And I know in the manga, eventually, the humans get a hold, get in contact with everybody, with all the people that were descendants of, the Seeds, the Seeds Project. And God, I can't talk, but that's okay. But anyway, if I remember right, Knives was doing everything in his power to prevent the humans from contacting them on the planet, from getting any kind of contact. I could be wrong, but like I said, I really need to reread the manga and refresh my memory on all the events that happened. At the moment, most of what I remember is what I remember in the original anime, because I rewatched it I don't know how many times, and I'm currently rewatching it also. I don't know if we're going to get a season 3 too. I mean, there is enough content in the manga to do that, but I don't know. It'll just depend on what kind of pacing and how they want to retell the story, as far as, what we'll get. But I'm really excited, and I can't wait. I don't know when season 2 will come out, but it's a Studio Orange, and that's 3D animation. That takes longer, so it could be a while before we see season 2. But that's okay. I'm okay with waiting for it. Let me know in the comments if there's any theories that you have about season 2, and what events you think they might pull from the manga or the original anime for the next season. I'd love to know what other people think of it too. And thank you for listening. I am still working on my other video for talking about Boruto. I just got to finish the artwork that's going to be associated with that video, so that does take a little bit of time, but I will have that video out soon. Thanks for sticking around, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because it does help me quite a bit, and I am trying to grow my channel here. Also, don't forget to check me out on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. I'm on all the things. And Ko-Fi. If you want to support me, that's the best place to do it. You can buy my art there. You can also request commissions. See ya!